Hey, 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 hey. I am literally going to make this live quick, short, sweet, simple, straight to the point. There's no drama in this, so hopefully you didn't click on it thinking that I had drama. Because I did say, and another thing, real quick. I thought about it after I hit go live, like, kind of drama inciting, but or insinuating. But no drama here. I'm just let me go ahead and get started. I am Shekira Unique, and this is literally day 28, I think. Day 28 of Don't Call Me, I'm Live, my YouTube content challenge. And it's almost coming to an end, literally. I have 2 more days because I was only going live for 30 days straight for the entire month of May. Well, not the entire month, just the 31st. Is the only day that was excluded, but basically practically the entire month of May. And it's almost coming to an end, and I feel like it's bittersweet. I'm not gonna stop going live. It's just not gonna be as consistent as it was, but I definitely want to do 1 day a week or 2 days a week because I do enjoy writing names as well. And it seemed like a lot of people enjoyed that also. I was supposed to be writing names down today, but as you can see, she is glued to me. Glued to me. Every time I lay her down, sit her down, let her play with something, she been like this pretty much all day. So I'm not gonna be writing names tonight. I really wasn't even gonna really go live, but I'm like, I'm slacking because this is my YouTube content challenge. I'm supposed to be going live every single day for the entire month. So yeah. I know I'm not going live at 6:30. It's way later. It's 3 hours later. But I gave y'all a lot of live. I gave y'all a lot of me yesterday. Way, 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 way too much. For one, the first live I did that was at the original time, I got a bit towards the end, like, so you know. And then I came back later on and I was like, yeah, like I was really feeling it, like, you know. So I gave y'all a lot of personality in that live. It felt like a Friday for me, and that's pretty much how that live is pretty much how I've always been. I did hold back just a little because this is YouTube versus TikTok. I let a bit more down, you know. It's just different. It's a different vibe. So I did not do like, I was still myself. It was still a layer of me, but you still ain't get the core yet. And that's okay. That's okay. So thank you so much for the like. But yeah, so I gave y'all a lot in those 2 lives yesterday, and that's why I was like, okay, you know what? I need to debrief or just take a moment and woosah myself. Because for one, I got way too personable, and then for two, it was like my personality was just like in your face, and I think that was the first time I have ever been like that on YouTube. So yeah, um, I don't really know how I feel about it either. I still feel like my TikTok. Well, first of all, my TikTok always has way more engagement than my YouTube live, but she want me to go lay down. My YouTube live, but yeah, so I really wasn't gonna give y'all a live today, even though I was supposed to be writing names, and I enjoy writing names. I cannot right now because again, I got my daughter. But yeah, yeah. So when I was saying, and another thing, I was finna tell y'all, you best to go watch those replays. Uh, I need you to go watch those replays. Replay it up. Ignore those thing spots I got. I was eating something in it. But anywho, you better go watch those replays that I did because last night I was turned. Not well. on YouTube. But yeah. So go watch that if you're looking for me. You can watch some of those because that was a second live that you wasn't even supposed to get. You're supposed to get that today, or not necessarily today, but you're supposed to get me today. But yeah, and then this challenge is coming to an end. It's bittersweet. I do have some things that I want to talk about tomorrow, but I'm gonna take tonight to go ahead and really get my thoughts together on what it is that I want to say. Um, I want to talk about how this challenge is and has been for me, and then on the last day, I want to talk about um well basically the last 2 days. I want to talk about how this challenge is for me, like how I felt going in versus now. I also want to talk about what's next, and then I want to get into some of the analytics for this live challenge here on YouTube. I do plan on doing another content challenge, and you will find out over the next 2 days what that will be. I do think that I'm going to continue to do a live challenge, or not live challenge. I do think I'm going to continue to do a content challenge every other month. So I did one in March, not one in April. I did one in May. It is not going to be one in June. I still will be posting, but it's not going to be a content challenge. So it's not going to be consistently every single day, but it might be every other day, or not even every other day. It might be twice a week, So, yeah, just give myself a little leeway. I am still going to be creating the content for my next challenge and all of that stuff as well. So, I don't want to overwhelm myself, and I don't want to run out of space, because that's one thing when you're recording from like devices versus having your SD cards and plugging it into your computer and stuff like that. You really don't have to worry about that. But when you're not and you're dealing with devices and you got phones and iPads and you're recording from this phone, you need to send it to this phone. This phone don't got no space, so you send it to your iPad and then end up losing it all. Yeah, I don't got time for that. So I don't want to overwhelm myself with content, but I'm still gonna be making it. Y'all, if you're really gonna be looking for me, my content on my TikTok, which I'm bringing over here, but yeah, that's where it's at. I gave y'all a little sneak peek, a little something, a little razzle dazzle on what it is that I've been doing and just my personality in general. But yeah, I done freestyle for y'all. I said a little thing, like I done did a little verse or two here and there. I gave y'all a lot of things. I promise you. And somebody, I don't remember if it was YouTube or TT, that was somebody in the comments was like, oh, you must have had something to drink or something like that. And first of all, I don't drink. So that's just me. I don't drink. I don't know what it was giving. It wasn't giving woozy. It wasn't giving tipsy, and it definitely wasn't giving drunk. So I don't really know. I felt like he was trying to be funny. And then y'all kept asking me what color was my eyes. Like, I don't piss me off. Like, mm-mm. But anywho, so yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about. All I wanted to talk about with that. That's why I'm not going live tonight. Well, I'm going live tonight, but that's why I'm not doing anything on live tonight, because I did a whole lot of last night. I'm talking about up to, I want to say, I think I ended out early, but up to like 2 o'clock in the morning. Child, can you say mad I had to get up and clock into them people's stuff? Yes, I was mad. I felt bamboozled, like I played myself, but I don't know. It just felt like a Friday yesterday to me. And yeah, I felt like I needed to get that. I don't always get that Friday feel. So when I get it, I gotta keep it. I gotta hold on to it, and I gotta do something with it. Like, it don't always feel like a Friday, even on a Friday. So, like I said, when I get that feeling, I got to do something with it. I gotta do something with it, and I gotta hold on to the feel. So yesterday felt like a Friday, even though it was a Tuesday, and I had to live it up like it was Friday, even though it was a Tuesday, and I was gonna have to get up on Wednesday and clock into them people's stuff and work the normal hours that they expected me to. But I still, Oh, I still had fun. I'm glad I did it. Even the earlier live when I just had that abundantly end. Like I feel good about it. I don't feel no type of way about what was said. It was just odd that it came out at that time because I had never spoke about it out loud, not even to myself. So I was like, girl, like, where's this coming from? Which I know exactly where it's coming from. I always thunk it. I always thought about it, but I never actually, like, spoke on it. But anyway, you're okay. But yeah, so that's what it was like for me last night. I'm still thinking about last night. And you know what? I went back through and I clipped a whole bunch of that live because that live had. And hold on, wait. Because I was just gonna say something about clip farming, which I just learned. Like that was an actual meaning. Like that was an actual word that people use, but it's in like the streamer world. I'm new to the streamer world, so clip farming was not something that I like knew about or anything like that. But oh my goodness. But yeah, so clip farming was not something that I knew about. And today when I was clipping a whole bunch of last night's live, I was like, oh, this is clip farming. It was full of clip farm. It was full of clips or segments that could be clipped. Like it was a good live. Like, so I'm glad I did it. For me, it might not be all like that good for my YouTube family, but my TikTok family was eating that up. We was, so yeah, it's just different, and I'm still trying to learn. But I don't want to have two different audiences on two different platforms. On different platforms, I want pretty much the same audience on both platforms. So that's really why I did it. I'm more comfy with doing things on TikTok and then YouTube, and that's why I do them at the same time. And at the same time as I'm trying to funnel the people that's on TikTok over to my YouTube. But okay. Why she won't just go to sleep? I don't know. But anyway, that is pretty much it, and that is all. In closing, I am Shekira Unique, and see me in my next one. I know this was short, but it is what it is. See me in my next one.